Today we are doing study of fructose. The linear structure of fructose is like that. So here at number 2 carbon atom there is ketonic group instead of aldehyde group. So this structure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This carbonyl group when treated with this OH group, what will happen? Just like we have done in glucose, here also CH2OH, then C, one more OH will form, then rest of the OH group and H group will remain as it is. This number 5 carbon, its oxygen will form a link like that, and this will be the structure CH2OH downward as it is, and at this number 5 carbon atom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number 5 carbon atom hydrogen is remaining as it is. This OH and this 3O is combining, means 2 and 5. This will combine and there will be formation of COC glycosidic link. You can say that COC linkage. For rest of the third and fourth carbon atom, the configuration will remain same, and this twice carbon number 2, there is a one more chiral center is created at second carbon atom, OH and CH2OH here, and this whole group, then this fourth one, means 4 different group are attached with this one. One more possibility here, okay, one in what manner? This number 2 carbon atom, OH will remain this side and CH2OH will remain this side. Rest all will be as it is, OH, H, OH, then this number 5 carbon atom, H, there is a linkage, COC linkage, and this last CH2OH. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 2 forms of this fructose. One is known as beta D fructose. Another one is known as alpha D fructose. This one is alpha D fructose, this one is beta D fructose. Again, it's not feasible that we are showing COC linkage is this in this manner. The same structure can be represented as cyclic structure. How cyclic structure? We will draw one of the pentagon. Okay, at this pentagon, this top atom is oxygen and rest of the structure is like that. Yeah, CH2 OH. So in this pentagon, oxygen is at center. This one is first carbon atom. This one is number 2 anomeric carbon atom, from which 2 structure we can have. One is alpha and another one is beta. And for third carbon atom, the configuration is same, OH, H, here H, OH, and as usual CH2OH and hydrogen. Yes, CH2OH and hydrogen. So third carbon atom, 4 carbon atom, 5 and 6. This is the structure. Now, for this again, I will draw the same kind of structure. Oxygen here. So, for number 3 carbon atom, OH, H, H, OH, CH2, OH, hydrogen, and this time oxygen is here. Then this will be beta D fructose structure. Our previous rule that when beta structure in beta structure OH will be above the plane. The same learning tip for you for fructose also, that for this anomeric carbon atom OH ऊपर लिखते हो माने क्या होती है स्ट्रक्चर है बीटा and this one is alpha D fructose. So this is about the structure of fructose. After structure of fructose, we will have some important definition. Number 1 definition here, that is mutarotation. In butarotation, suppose alpha D glucose solution we have. And we are keeping it for prolonged time period. And if we are measuring a specific rotation of alpha D glucose solution, it will come as positive 111 degree. Now, after keeping it, what will happen? After some time, there will be a particular solution we will get. Its specific rotation is 52.5 degree, and another form of glucose, beta D glucose, its specific rotation is plus 19.2 degree. So I am explaining the mutarotation in the mutarotation. If you are keeping alpha D glucose solution for long time period, in the beginning specific rotation is 111 degree. After long time period, there will be the change in the specific rotation, and that will come from polarimeter, that is 52.5 degrees. In the same manner, suppose for beta D glucose, you are keeping the solution of beta D glucose. In the beginning, you will measure specific rotation as 19.2 degrees degree angle, and after keeping for long time period, you will get the specific rotation, change in the specific rotation, and you will get the angle 52.5 degree. It means the alpha D glucose structure is converting in beta D glucose structure, and beta D is converting in alpha D glucose structure. And after some time, we are getting the equilibrium mixture, which has the specific rotation as 52.5 degree. So for any of the chiral center, if it is changing in the another form, and the next form is also changing in the first form, for any of the chiral center, the specific rotation is changed at the fixed value after some time. Such type of spontaneous change in the specific rotation of chiral center is known as mutarotation. Okay. So next in the row is anomers. What are anomers? As the term we have used many times, that in the carbohydrate, either for glucose or for fructose or for any of the monosaccharide, when carbonyl group is treated with another OH group, and there is a formation of one more chiral center, and due to that one more chiral center, we are getting two form of that monosaccharide. For example, from glucose we are getting alpha D glucose and beta D glucose. C1 is known as anomeric carbon atom, which is formed in the closed structure, cyclic structure. In the open structure, we didn't get this chiral center. So the newly formed chiral center in the fructose, that is number 2 carbon atom, that is known as anomeric carbon atom, due to which we are having alpha D fructose and beta D fructose. So that's all about the anomers. Now we will go for the next type of biomolecule.